for more videos.
Welcome back, everybody. Congratulations if you're playing some more Oxygen Not Included, and yesterday I made a big giant mess. Got some things figured out now, but we're going to be setting up this hydrogen system differently. So this electrolyzer that we have will allow us to use just one to generate some oxygen. I think the ratio is pretty strong in the oxygen. Yeah, it's about, what, 10 to 1? That's bad math. It's about 8 to 1? I don't know. 9 to 1. Somewhere in there. It basically, it pumps out some... Oh, overheat temperature is only 75, huh? That could put out a lot of heat. Cause some temperature problems. See? Well, I mean, the water coming in might help. Right? Sure. What if we make the pipe in there radiant? Of course, this is now a vacuum, isn't it? No, but it's close to it. Does it matter? It really doesn't, because it's pumping everything else out there. That's fine. So what I could do is just make a couple pipes that come in here radiant instead. Let's do that. Plumbing, remove these 3. Regular liquid pipe up there. The radiant pipes in there, so whatever temperature's coming up here will help keep that little canister of a room closed and operating. I suppose I could probably put another one of these in here. I don't think this guy's gonna have the space or the capacity to handle that, though. No, he won't. We'd have to make some adjustments for sure. Which, I mean, we can probably do at some point. La-di-da-di-da. Getting the buildings in. Getting there. We'll soon have the place to put in the ventilation pipes. So this hydrogen would come in here. I think we'll have the regular pipe come in, bridge over, and just connect to these 3, right? Doesn't really matter. It's not a sequence needed, it's just a total amount. If I branch off the pipe off this way, if I run the pipes here, will that solve the problem? No, if I run the pipes here, like that, and then out, that's fine. Don't need anything fancier than that. This should cause the pipe to, when the hydrogen hits here. This is set to hydrogen, right? It's filtering out the hydrogen. Yes, it's filtering out the hydrogen. When the hydrogen comes out here, it'll either go up here. It should go up top first, if I'm not mistaken. It should push the hydrogen up this pipe first before it comes around the corner. I think that's the case. Either way, it's not going to make much of a difference. As long as this pipe here fills with hydrogen. That's what we want. Okay, look at you getting it all done real quick. Input outputs, that one's done there, that's totally fine. You can get rid of those now. And let's go ahead and build our hydrogen generator. Well, let's read about this a little bit first. Gas converts hydrogen into electric power. Is it just straight up? Emitting next to no waste. Next to no waste? I prefer no waste. I don't know that that's reality, but I prefer no waste. Power-wise, where are we going to get it from? Well, that is a giver of power, so why don't we connect him into somewhere else? I don't know how much power he's going to output. 800 watts. Really? Good. Don't mind that at all. We can just run it in here, I think. I don't expect it to be a very large hydrogen or large power producer, but you know. So this is the output pipe, and it can go to there. It'll just fill all these canisters at some sequence. Not going to matter particularly how well it does. Disabled by automation grid. Okay, so I need this thing to not be disabled. Let's see, we could disable it based on... If I did these differently. If I did this connection differently, I could tell it that as long as if there's any hydrogen in this one. Okay, let's do that different. Oh, bugger me. Okay. Shortcuts make long delays, Drake. Let's take those all out. What I'll do is I'll daisy chain it through so it only comes out the top one, right? So this goes up to here. This goes up to here. This goes up to here. And this comes into here. Could have done that much easier without the take apart and put back together so much, but that's okay. Okay, so the idea is that I want a sensor on this. So I want this thing to give me a signal from here. Or here. No, from here. If this fills up, then stop the system. If that fills up, it will stop, Drake. Pipes will get full. And it'll get blocked with hydrogen. Perfect. Okay, we disable overthinking it. Well, not overthinking it, I did think it. Look at that. Look at that, guys. I actually thought that one through. Good. I think this should solve itself. Right? Yes. We just need to unlock this thing. And that really is not a concern to me anymore. Alright, let's make these happen. Get this all connected. That's fine. That'll be great. Oh, that's locked. That's locked. Alright, well, that's also locked. And that's also... Oh my goodness. I've really locked this thing behind a mess, haven't I? Well, I mean, if I open this manually, I suppose, I would have to actually disable the... disconnect the auto wire. That's what I have to do. That is not disabled anymore, please. Rowan? Why is this not being accessible? Somebody coming to do that? I hope so. Let Rowan out of there. There we go. Thanks, Rowan. Appreciate your work. Now this shouldn't cause much of an issue, because everything coming out of here is just going to go out here anyways. What is it venting right now? Carbon dioxide. Of course it is. That's fine. It's just running to clear the stuff. Rowan, what's the problem? Still having... Or Turner, what's the problem? Still having health issues? Why are you not over here being fixed? I wish this automated. Should automate. It should go get fixed if they're below that level, right? I feel like that's what that thing's supposed to be for, but maybe not. Put those in so we can get out of this room. Okay, and let's sweep this up. Thank you. Get it all cleaned out, and then we'll return this system to its regularly scheduled nonsense. Okay, so this does not need to be automated in any way. Automation wires removed. System is running. Materials have been emptied. That copper needs to go away as well. Good. Come on. Grab the copper. Okay, so the hydrogen is going up here. Just filling up in the line. Dumping should be some oxygen and some carbon dioxide. Lovely. I'm not getting this. Oh, they didn't tell them to sweep it apparently. Oops. Okay. You are max pressure. That's fine. I understand that's going to happen. Alright, now this thing needs to be reconnected. Autosave. Reconnect that. Turn that whole unit back on. That's fine. Why are we not... Oh, we're not building these because these are also locked. My goodness. This is not in the automation, right? Is correct. So I can just auto this open. Lovely. No egg selected. That's because it is blocked. Oh no, that's legitimately no egg selected. That's right. This should be actually our fish then, right? Yes, that should be our fish one. So that'll activate, and this will open. Right. We go through and clean that up though? Oh my god, stop with the dancing at the door, guys. Kind of an annoying graphic situation. Right, we're gonna sweep this up. Fine. Can we not make these? Kind of important, dudes. Just open the bloody door and leave it open. I should really use these regular ones rather than the electrical ones, but mechanized airlocks function exactly the same as manual airlock when they're not powered. So, you know, mostly all the time for my stuff. That goes into auto mode. Actually, that goes into lockdown mode. Right? Let's do that. Once that's locked, there goes a Dracula tag. Tracked. Go, locked up. Now you can be set to have continuous access to incubating fry eggs. So when this gets below a certain level and this becomes accessible, they will incubate fry eggs. Otherwise, they'll just be locked in. Alright. Oh, this is nice. I like it. Okay, so this is going to have hydrogen come in here to the storage tanks. Why is that not happening? No gas. Empty pipe. Did I break the pipe? Why is the stuff not running? See, this is not working. I don't understand this. I need a pipe somewhere to say how much is in there. Okay, let's see. Can we do this differently? Instead of the output, we loop this back around. No. You come up. I put the sensor somewhere else. Say I put the sensor there and had this loop through here. Then the sensor, when this was looping through, would activate this pump. Think this through, Drake. We need to know when there is no more germs in this. Right now, there's no germs in it, but there is germs sitting in this tiny one piece of pipe here. And thus, this valve is not open, so none of these germs move anywhere. Oh. That was the solution. Oh, that was staring right at me. So, I want it to be able to go turn this valve on. Only when I think. So let's see. Water comes through the thing, sits in here. When it's done, it tries to go through here. This does not block it. This blocks it. So when this germ level, once this thing's reconnected, when the germ level here, hey Ada, you're feeling great. When the germ level here is below yes. So this will activate that pump, opening up this side, not having it loop through there. This does the same effectively loop, gives it the opportunity to keep flushing through that thing. Instead of flushing beside it, flush it through. I was so close. Oh my god. We made a big mess too. Because I cleared out all this stuff. Right? Oh, disasters everywhere. This is not good. This doesn't have a pump. This is supposed to be our drown chamber. Not this nonsense. Wow. Disaster after disaster, I tell you. No, like, make it, like, now, so we stop dumping crap down here. Much water. Huh? Ah, but look at that. I betcha I can now sweep this stuff. No, there's too much to it still. Ah, but I can. Sweep that. And that'll thin it out. Yes. There we go. Do that. Alright, we gotta get this water sorted out. Like, today. Go. And it's all clean water. Okay. Now that's been fixed. Hopefully we won't be spilling any dirty water down there anymore. This thing is set to polluted water only. This is a collector. This gives us nothing. I will deconstruct that. We'll take this beauty out of here. Nope. We won't. What are we gonna do? Can we, if we put regular water... God, what a mess. What a mess. You know what I can do? Just dump it. That's the solution. Deconstruct that. Tell this to add some nice, lovely water in later. Stop that. I will need that in a moment. Keep up all that. Guess it's gonna empty it all. That's fine. More eggs pop in there. That's good. I'm okay with making that mess. That's fine. Somebody close that up. Strangely from the bottom. That was the weirdest choice. You ran all the way down and around for the slowest possible path instead of coming straight down there and just building that, huh? Alright, now put the water back in here. Enable from auto bottlers, please. That'll solve that problem. Now let's solve this one as well. The water here is not working because this water has a bunch of germs in it. That's fine by me. Okay, this polluted water can be swept away. Now, we are dumping water from this thing when this reaches above the 200 grams. That's fine. We need some regular water coming in from elsewhere. The polluted water up here, has this got other things in it now? Yes, it does. It's got water from the ice. That's not how I hope that to work. Really is a mess when you start dealing with ice in cold biome places, isn't it? Let's clean up that and all of this. Okay, now this setup here can be a source for some water for us. So let's see where we can connect that. This unit right here can actually dump polluted water, run polluted water down to here. Yes, yes, it can. So let's run you through here and over to here. To here. Connect into that pipe. That's fine. Good. But how do I want this to work? I want you to first go through... I want you to first have a bridge. It's going to prioritize the loop. Yes. Prioritize the loop, please. Construct that pipe. And then instead of this, we put it over one tile. there. And there, and then we drop the loop. So we prioritize from the white first. The water goes into the white tile first. It will try to go through the bridge. If there's room, it'll go through the bridge. If there isn't room, it'll dump down the bottom. That's not going to do the job, is it? Yeah, it will. Problem is, this thing right here is actively still not on. So I need to do something about this. How do we do this? This thing shouldn't be our loop. Cool it. Gonna mess with the temperatures hardcore. Can't do that. This loop has to stay being just this loop. Can't get funky with this, or we're gonna have a funky mess. Okay, so then the plan would be to have another way to get the water. Okay. This thing's always running, right? So let's use it to grab water. That's what we'll do. We'll take water to here if and when there is a source. Gonna have to be insulated pipes pretty much the whole way. I think that's the right thing to do. Let's run them down this way though. Bridge this beauty right here. And you can come across like that. There. Bridge, please. That's a lot of piping, but it's all insulated piping, so that's kind of awkward, but I think what we can do is just have so again, an awkward spot for a bridge. I will have to put another bridge in here. Right there. Let's take that liquid pipe out of there. Okay, so this will give us a source from up here of really cold water. And it'll pump water down this way. Now I'm going to need to do something funky with the automation here. Come on. Is that insulated? Yes. It is. There. Needs to be the insulated stuff. Another bridge. Bridges oddly cannot be insulated, can they? Can they? I don't think so. Oh. I guess you can make them out of certain materials that would be slower to heat. Right? What a mess, Drake. What a mess. Do I want polluted water sitting in the bottom of this thing? I mean, probably not. That's probably the answer. Pipes should do their job just fine. Let's go ahead and mop this up. Just having them sit around in all this polluted water is not going to help anybody's health. Oh, look at that. Apparently there's water there. Grams of water that I can't see. Weird. Alright, so up here, did we actually end up, we didn't end up doing anything with this, did we? No, of course not. Of course not. Never solved this problem. Right, that'll go there. Now we'll put the water bottle right here. We'll drop a bit more water, like one thing of water down this way. And we'll solve it. Alright, this one will get us water that can be our replaceable water. Replaceable water? Our renewable water source is going in there. Good. And it goes this way into here. Okay. That is fine. That should loop down into this, dump in here, which is our primary water source that then gets run to filter. Why are you red? Because you're really low on the germ, or on the liquid count. That's fine. That'll be solved once we get that thing going. Let's see what else we got for printables. I think we're at capacity right now. So, oh, look at that. 12,000 kilocalories of barbecue. Happy day. We're doing good. Even with that 12, that doesn't put us over any numbers that... Oh my god, dude. Seriously? Hyper mop this. And then build this here. Thank you. Please stop doing that. Sweep all this up. That'd be lovely. And I don't even know if we need to. Is this set to sweep only? It is, right, because of course it is, because our polluted water over here is still doing its hardy work to keep us all happy and healthy with air. Are you getting any air flow yet? No pump. Gas. Why? Empty pipe. Right. That only goes if what? If this thing is running through. Why are you not running through? Because there's a ton of germs there. Okay. Is that going to keep cycling the germs without killing them? No. That'll let them die, right? Why is there... Oh, there was an overflow there, wasn't there? It sure was. Water on the floor is oddly enough germ-free. With the millions of chlorine in the area. Go. We'll sweep that fun out of there. Finish mopping it up. Somebody finish mopping it up. Come on. Actually, I guess we don't need to clean that out. It'll clean on its own. We need water pumping in here. It is coming in. It's just not very fast. We don't have this system running yet. Still some work to do on it. Make that happen right now, please. Runs down this way. There. Across this way. Like that. And then we should have a water pump. Now, I wonder if... Hold on. Let's deconstruct it. Let's give this separation. We can put this down to a unit here that will then shut that off if this water gets too high, right? So, if the water hits here, we want it to shut off so it doesn't spill over. You don't even need to, it'll self-drown. But I want these separated from this one. I want that cycle to still be able to run, which means we need to bring this down one there. It will drown first. And that's fine. If we've got this much water in there and it's still pumping, totally okay with me. It'll run through the sieve, it'll run through here, will not add germs to this water here, so it only just needs to take care of the germy water that is actually in here. And this system is supposed to be prioritizing going to this pump. That is the case. It compresses this line first, so it goes into this white, and then it makes the decision of where to go. It has, if it can, it puts every gram that it can through the top pipe, through the green. It has to go from here. It has to go through there if there's room. If not, it goes through there. So that's good. So this electrolyzer will keep supplied. We do have now just clean water down here. Not much of it, but we do have just clean water down here. And that should be permanent situation. So let's see about getting rid of this now that we've got it all sorted. Let's take the plumbing out of here entirely. This is entirely unnecessary now. Boom. Get rid of all that plumbing, please. This thing can be deconstructed as well. And actually, I do need a piece of plumbing here, guys. Hold on. A little aggressive. That can go into here. It's fine. And the electrical can then go away as well. These two. Okay. Still working. So we've got the pipes running, being connected. Should be all the way down now from there. I guess this stuff wasn't put to priority. But it's being done last. It's fine. Two more pieces of the puzzle. Made a mess. Oh, what the heck are you doing there, dude? What the heck are you doing there? Devin. Dig it. They can kill you? Probably not. You should be able to dig your way out of that mess. Oops. Not what I meant to do at all. A priority link to this, please. Thank you. Ceiling collapse, you don't say. Is he gonna suffocate or something, or freeze, or I don't know. Maybe not. That was an awkward situation. I'm not sure how they managed that. I mean, there is clearly a path to it, but it's just a little weird. Okay, somebody come over and fix this problem, please. Get Devin out of here. Okay, Devin. Dig yourself a new hole. Oh, of course not. Oh, there you go. Somebody's got the material there. Frankie, thank you so much. Now they're getting themselves bottled in there too. That's cleared, and Devin can get out. Congratulations, guys, you didn't die. I appreciate you not dying. Sure you do too. Mild disaster averted. Okay. Colony achievement. New colony achievement? Or did we just, oh my god, just get turn of the century, yeah. Outdoor renovations, it's not raw, oxygen not occluded. Distribute 1,000 kilograms of oxygen using gas vents. Oh, there you go. That must be the one we just got. Cure a sick duplicant's disease. Yay! They got better. Love it. Okay, so this hydrogen, is that filling up yet? Or did it just instantly get gobbled up? Yeah, it's just getting gobbled up whenever there is some. So this thing will run totally fine without all the tanks, probably. 100%. I could have just put a generator there. I'm a genius. That's me. I'm a genius. Totally a genius. Maybe we activate this when there's enough pressure. Because that's silly to have that thing like... Well, I guess it doesn't matter, does it? Really doesn't matter, does it? It's just putting little spurts of power into the system. Yeah. So this thing runs constantly, producing a bunch of oxygen now. Right? What does this thing produce for oxygen? Electrolyzer emitting 598 grams a second. Yeah, that should do. That should help. We'll see where those numbers go in the not too distant. We're already pumping like crazy good oxygen out here because it's venting out here and it's going up, which is awesome. A little bit going up here and then the hydrogen up top. This room, unfortunately, is an awkward situation where it doesn't get the leftovers. Huh? We could put some of it up this way. Fix that, couldn't we? Do we want to fix that? Does it matter? It really doesn't. There's not going to be an issue with that, I'm sure. There's enough airflow there that it'll work its way out. Right? Yeah. That'll be fine. This is going to fill with carbon dioxide, but, you know, that's a problem. It's a distinct problem. They'll just hold their breath while they run the process. Gonna be that way. Water levels are deadly low. We don't have any water flowing. Still don't have this thing active, huh? Why not? Did I break a pipe? Am I breaking pipes? Is that what's going on here? I bet you I'm breaking pipes. Okay, where's the pipe problem? Where's the pipe problem? There isn't a pipe problem. It's that I've got a prioritized section here. Of course, I can't do that. I have to split it. this has to be done so that it splits. Why is it already splitting? Okay, never mind. That was one of those sort of weird... They already had a tile on either side. It just had to tell it to connect. Can't tell it to unconnect, but tell it to connect is fine. Okay, so this is now going to basically do a half and half, isn't it? Yeah, it's every other pipe on a junction like that. Okay, every other packet, I should say. That's fine. Those will be plenty of water to keep this going. Get this going. About 5 kilograms per pipe. That'll easily push these numbers upwards. This thing will only activate when numbers above, so that should pump as fast. That should pump faster than this thing can put in. So this is putting in half of a pipe's flow, basically, and this pump can pump out a full pipe flow. That makes sense, right? It's like a full belt. That's a half belt, Factorio-ish. This thing is going to clean through all that polluted water. Then comes in here, then gets the warning that it clearly can't handle 17,000 germs, but it's changing and fluctuating as it goes, which is good. So you shouldn't be pumping anything down except for what's in these canisters, right? Germ-wise, it should be cycling nicely. That'll take some time to fill up, however, but that whole system should start to fill up, giving us a potential output into the hydrolyzer, or electrolyzer there, and the remainder down here. That is really getting painfully low. Super duper painfully low. This one right here, are you on sweep only? You're not. Go ahead and sweep this again, just for like the 15th time. That's the thing to do. Alright, well that's not a quick fix, but it's a fix. It will sort itself out in time, I'm sure. Doing a lot more mess making over here. What do we have going on here? Brine. Lots of brine on the ground. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just sweep that as we can. Whatever can be swept, it's fine. There as well. Got a little bit of water in here. Can we sweep that? It's not on the floors. Of course we can. This system right here is locked. Not going to add more water to it because it is basically the garden center cleaning system, your temperature management system. That's pretty cool. Oh, it's a vacuum right now. Haha, that's not cold in there at all. It's awkward. I mean, the heat of this thing should transfer easily because everything's A, connected, and B, we got these pipes that'll run the water through, so that's good. How are we doing? Starting to fill up? Okay, it's getting there. I am okay with this situation. The germ count is fairly steady. That's okay. We have to let the system run for quite a while before we get the solution. Starting to get a bit of water splashed down that way. It's okay. The ice will eventually melt and make a bunch of cold water there. Actually, I wonder if I could just do... I wonder if we just do one of those self-dropping ones and just put all the ice down there. One of these ones. Let's like do this right here. Like that. And then just let this thing... Just take that apart. Just let all the ice sit there. And that'll just drop ice straight down the door. Right? Good. I like that idea. Alright. The thing. This one is going to be only when we want to dump particular varieties of cold ice down there. I don't think we'll need it. We're effectively out of water now for the plumbing. That's terrifying. Not solving it there, however. You're the top priority water drop. We have no other source of water. Clean water. So we're just hooped. We just gotta wait for it. Oh my goodness, look at all the fish in here. Is that fish falling from up here? No. It might be. There might be some fishies hatching up here. Give me water, give me water, give me water. Come on. Printer. Darn it. Oh, it's 8 Paku. Well, I mean, why not? Print them all. Let's hunt some Paku, shall we? Take them out, boys. Don't let them escape. Get them all! You left the fish. There we go. It was just taking its time dying. It was very dramatic death throes. Okay, now this is definitely venting. Oh, bother. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Yeah. Yeah, that's not great. We won't pander to it right now. It's not that important. In fact, I could do this water here. You can mop this up, because there is only small portions of it. Is that this fine? That'll make it dump in here. If it doesn't end up getting moved elsewhere. Okay, this thing can be set to take ice. Just ice and snow. Does snow produce? Let's check this out. Hold on. We got a snow tile here, right? Snow. What does it do? Becomes water when melted. Perfect. It's not yellow snow. I like it. Let's also get the yellow snow, the white snow over here. Snow and ice. Priority 9. Make it happen. Drop it in there. Let it warm. I like it. Really tempted to head over to the other planet right now. I feel like the smart thing to do is to fix your management of your system. I'll get back to this thing down here at some point, but what an atrocity that was. It was half a broken thought at some point. Now, this is all in a vacuum, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, you know. We'll start cleaning it up at some point. I guess. Gonna be in here. Fine. We were going to put chlorine in this room, I think was the plan. Yeah, for gas cleaning. Because there's so much germs in our base. Look at it, speckly germs all over the place. It's not bad, actually. It's semi-well contained to a particular spot. So, it's mostly contained. Really got to get this water fixed, though, by next episode. I think it will, because now this canister's already full. So our germ count, I mean, it's still cycling, so our germ count is still going to have issues. But once this thing fills up, once all 4 of these things fill up, it should lock in the system, then the chlorine will clean it up nicely. There's natural gas in the corner there. May! Oh, May, what a mess. The flatulent May strikes again in our various strange vacuum chambers. Alright, before we do that whole let May in, let's fix that. Hold on. We got a problem down here too if May gets through this place. No, May. I think we can put that in there. Have them fix it. Or build it, rather. And then just tell her she can't pass that spot. I don't think it actually has to be closed. I think we can even have the door just sitting open and be like, here's the rules, you don't go that. Oh. That's why we didn't do that. Uh-huh. No, I can fix this. Hold on, I can make this work. Take this out. This out. And take this out. Come on. Come on. Stop for a moment, guys. Get the sweep only for a moment. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. There's the natural gas producing May. And get rid of that one, May. Or not. Don't you dare go in there. Okay. Thank you, Ada. That's troubling. That is a trait you do not want your people to have at all. Just makes so many you had to stop? Oh, you did, because you weren't breathing. That's a problem. Let's get rid of that one, and that should put the stuff on the bottom now outside of the range. If they take that last one out, it should be impassable now. Good. Alright, now what I need to do there is put in... Oh, that'll not work. That's fine. We'll leave it as is. I'll have to sort that out later. We'll have to move one of these and put a proper collector in there, and then have a separate line for dropping them. That's what we'll do. Do that. Expand this a little bit, because why not? And put the power line, continue the power line in there. And then we'll just remove this one. From we'll sweep up this entire piles of piles there. Move the water over there. Let these things continue. Good. We'll get those set up. A little more, slightly more oxygen production later. That's good. Our polluted water levels are almost keeping this thing running now. And how are we doing? We're at a 1 and a bit. Oh, he's registering some clean. Oh, nice. There's some packets coming through here that are low enough germ rate that we can get some water going. Except for there is a bunch of germs in there because there's so little water in here. Oh, well, that's not great. They should dissipate before they get... Well, no. They're not because of the tiny little amount of water. Well, maybe we need to drop this number then. Make this crazy small. Just 10? 10 germs per packet? That's crazy low. But there's hundreds of germs here and they're not dissipating in time before the pump tries to pull the water out. Almost. They're almost like non-existent. They're probably non-existent by the time they get through here. That pipe contains emptiness. I see. It's not realistic, but hold on, there it is. Yeah, there's germ-free by the time they get there. That's alright. That's semi-bearable. These ones are not getting enough water flow now. The actual bathrooms are going to start having problems. Not good. Good water is coming in here, though. So these sieves are running steady now. Pretty close to steady, anyways. Alright, this guy is already... Okay, this is working. So you're already at 25% on the second one. I like it. Starting to clear out most of the coal here. Slowly. I don't even know if we're going to keep up with the coal. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to upgrade these before we end today. We're going to switch these up to 10s. So each of these gets twice as long to gather stuff from. Because it was just a tiny little bit of time they had to do the job. I hate that these ones don't have a number you can type in. That's okay. We'll give them 10% each so they don't technically overlap. As soon as this one finishes, the next one turns on and they swap. That'll be better. No gap in between. They'll keep these things. These things might get full. I don't know. Oh, what the heck is going on? Why are you not outputting? Wait a second. Why is this machine full? Stuff's not going through. Why is this? Disabled by automation. You're supposed to be... Oh. It only outputs. Okay. These should be disabled by the grid. Not these. Is that something I can do? Yeah. That would totally work. Okay, we gotta put in a cut here, but this... If we disconnect these... that one's not gonna work that way. But they get double activated, so that's fine. Take those off. The automation grid does not control the conveyor loader, it just controls the auto sweep. As long as they're not set to allow manual, which they're not, it should be fine. See, now they'll empty themselves out. Not just when the timer's on. Who's on right now? Oh, there you are. Oh, and you happen to prioritize that one. That's weird. You should be... Oh, you can't. Oh. Oh, really? That's what I did? You're a genius, man. I placed these wrong. These are supposed to be joint sides so that this thing's up. Oh my goodness. Whatever. Not going to affect it. The entire thing doesn't need to be on, actually, because we no longer have... This just has to run though. Oh my goodness. Sometimes you just overthink engineering projects, right? No part's the best part? That's the solution. Oops! Because, of course, they don't need to be shut off ever. They need to just unload as soon as something's in them. But these guys need to go on when it's their turn. Oh, you know what? What do we have there? Oh, we got refined metals there, huh? Yeah, I can sweep those up. No, we can just let them grab the refined metals. Then that'll solve it, right? Right? It's metal ore, no, it's not manufactured. Where is it? Refined metals. That's all the refined metals. So, there we go. We'll clean up that stuff. Good. Now I'll grab the egg eventually. These guys are not. There is too many here. Why is this? How is this possible? How do you have 9 critters here? It's not. Oh, is it counting an egg? I don't see an egg in the top row. I am a little confused. How do you have 9 here? You're never allowed to drop off a 9th. So, do we have more critters than we should? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're hard to count, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They do. Well, you know what? I know exactly what happened. One of the eggs stayed there so long that it got chomped. It hatched. That's fine. We're just, most of the time is spent clearing up the gold for now, or the coal for now, which is fine. Alright, oxygen situation has improved today. We're now actually producing a decent chunk of it. We'll just ignore the fact that this chamber is a death chamber. It's not quite killed anybody yet, just about. That is... What happened? What? What? How did... Stalactite or stalagmite? I can't tell. Alright, that's it for today, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me know what you think. What the heck is that? That must be just frozen... Oh yeah, it's minus 50 degrees in there. That's cold. Fairly cold. Look at the air. It's all wonky. All mixed up and messed up, and what a terrible place to live. And I'm running them up there and they're skivvies. That's great. Good job, guys. Just getting colder up there. Oh, and now all of this is probably having temperatures. No, halted due to irrigation, because there's no water coming through. Water problems usually are the thing that kills a base, right? Are we dead? Are we dead yet? Probably. Alright, thanks everybody for joining me. See you in game.